Hello dear student, welcome in this online session of 10th standard. So the lesson which we have already started in the chapter number with the chapter number 19 SS human development is going to be continuing in this lecture also. This is part number 2 of the same lecture, chapter number 19 human development. So if you have not seen the previous chapter or the previous lecture of this chapter, then you must go and see the part number 1, which will make you understand about the human development index SDR and also in which category India is coming on. Now today's topic is depending upon the theory of human development report, as I have already mentioned you this all things yesterday before in this lecture, and in the lecture number 1 part 1 we are going to learn today in the part 2 about the human development report index as well as health and sex ratios too. So moving further, see, just taking a revision, I have already made you understand about the Norway, Australia, Switzerland, Denmark, Netherlands and all, that what is the gross national production or gross national per capita income is being used out in these kinds of countries, and what is their development also. And as well as I have also talked about the India and its rank, which is coming in 130th rank, containing 0.609 about only Hindi speaking people, as well as human development index is also one of the things which is somehow improving slowly in India. So as if we move further, health today we are gonna focus about. Now see, generally health is an important valuable asset in our daily lifestyle, individuals and the family, and also we can say which is our basic need, because without health we are not going to survive. So we have been able to making a lots of effort improving in the child health ratio, about the child death ratios also, then vaccination about B, DPT, then diphtheria, then about the tetanus and all, measles, MMR, typhoid, BCG, all these kinds of vaccination related to tuberculosis, and lots of kinds of OPVs also. So we can say campaigning was also started to against fight from the deficiency of the syndromes and all, and therefore we also came across to remove the smallpox and plague, hepatitis, leprosy and all basically. But today also most of the diseases are lying there. So therefore we can say diseases like measles is chickenpox, then malaria, and we can say dengue, hepatitis, leprosy, then diabetic or tuberculosis, cancer, heart disease, etc have been controlled like substantially. It's not like that we have controlled almost every kind of thing, but they are about to be controlled. And same as if you talk about the decline of the birth rate, then we can say mortality rate of a child mortality rate has been actually recorded in such a way that life expectancy is now increasing. And somehow if you talk about the waterborne diseases, then we can say that waterborne diseases like Ebola or the other kind of diseases are also now somehow in the control, and that is how we can say diseases related to malnutrition have raised problem for the people, and therefore we can say all the ladies and children, poor people are not getting nutritious food, daily routine diet and all, and therefore we can say these diseases are always they are trying to conquer the human health, and they are trying to like diseases are surrounded by our atmosphere also. Atmosphere is surrounding the diseases, or you can say that the unhygienic places or the people, their habit and all basically are relating to like expand these kinds of diseases and all. So this is how we can say that slowly we have been taking the good steps under the controlling these kinds of diseases. Now if we talk about the vitamins, then we can say that getting the nutritious food, suffering from the lack of nutritious basic amenities and many vitamins, proteins, their development has either stopped right now or we are trying to improve right now. Okay, so in this case we can say environmental pollution and poisonous gas are also another challenges in our daily life. Therefore healthy habits must be taken out here, and laterly we can say that urbanization area or the areas which are surrounded by the people must be cleared out with the garbage and all. Therefore we can say crowded habitats have created actually more problem in these kinds of newly raised healthy facilities. It has become an important to focus on the health agenda, that change should be there in the health agenda, and therefore we can say that change should be done respiratory also. Now moving to the next ratio, that is the sex ratio. Now Indian constitution guarantees about equality, justice to all the citizens, and therefore according to the census calculation of 2011, out of total population there is 48.46 male are only 51.54 males. Okay, and same as we can say females are only 48.46. So this is a ratio which is imbalanced. And if you talk about biologically, differences are there in the upbringing also, as well as in the social nurturing lifestyle also. So where we can say girls are not focused well, and somehow they are engaged only in the household work and the chorus work, cooking, upbringing of the children, making the clothes, washing the clothes, only these kinds of things. So therefore we can say, okay, they do not have any proper power to take decision in the family also, and they suffer from inadequate health care. Same as we can say, as they are deprived of the economical, educational or other constitutional rights and all remedies, the behavior among them from the family or from the we can say society is also not acceptable, and that's how we can say they have been also boycotted from some of the games, wearing of the clothes, opportunities to hang out on the trips, and education for the universities. That all the kinds of behavior are changed toward the girls. So totally we need to come together, that we need to understand okay, this girls education is not only the thing which we can focus. Girls education is not only the thing which we can focus. Actually the thing is that we must take care of the girls, and we must give them same opportunity as they are giving to the boys. So that's how they are also forced to become victim of child infanticide, low respect, desire to have son, and also social traditions like sexual discrimination as well as inequality is also seen in the economical level of the girls. So that's what we can say, politically, socially, culturally they are avoided. So this is how we can say our Indian custom as well as Indian people, the tradition, their culture is treating with the girls, and it is not appreciable. Now if you go more further, that is a statistical analysis of sex ratio in India as per the Human Means Development Report 2015, male female. Okay, you can take it just for example, like 2015, if you talk about the first report, that was 0.525 females and the males were 661. Now if you talk about the birth rate, the expected birth rate 68 year is there, where we can say females are 69.5 and males are 66.5. So furthermore you can also see, and you can analyze this detailed theory related to the chart of static analysis about the statistic analysis about the sex ratio of India. And moving further to the topic, where we can understand that generally these states of India have male dominance as a higher position. Now the states which have already shown inside the figure. Okay. Now if we talk about the higher post, higher income, also more profit in the industries as well as jobs, more a part of the area we find the male dominance. Male dominance means male people are maximum there. And this is how we can say the portion of female member in the parliament is hardly 12.2% only, where we can say less proportion of the female is there in the parliament, Vidhan Sabha, senior officers, then managers, director, campaigning, commercials, and also you can see discrimination in the other fields too. So this is how we can say women is not protected, and that's how one new paragraph I'm gonna read, which will make women to be protected from the ratio of government and also from the constitutional remedies. That is the women empowerment. We need to get the women empowerment. Now what is women empowerment? See, women are actually center of the whole development process. In any of the development country, economic empowerment is the main aspect of the women empowerment. Economical freedom is the main essential for the women empowerment. That's how we can say okay, if a woman is educated, she would educate a whole house, and that's how a woman must be employed, she must be educated, she must be holding entire her house and controlling it also. So that's how we can say our country has started taking steps in the direction of from the women empowerment also time to time. Means from the post of the prime minister to the president as a chief minister to the different states, women are engaged in these kinds of works, and that's how we can say they must be seen. Right now they are seen in the taxi driving jobs, then educator, actor, TV, news channel, and you can say literature, their lecturer, also teacher, almost cook. Everywhere women are now focused out here. So that's how we can say they can be improving their well-being, and they must be improving their lifestyle also by these kinds of help. And that is how we can say that increasing education, training, skill program, and also still there is a lots of scope for the women after giving these kinds of things. So extending it more, as well as we must support these kinds of more to make effort and to create a women empowerment proper scheme also. Now see, women are also, like if you talk about the women, then we can say since 1980 many plans have been also programmed related to the women development in India, and have been also implemented. National Commission for the Women was set up in 1992, which was also focusing on the national policy empowerment of the women since 2001. So that was set up actually as a department of the women and the child development program also. As you can understand, the small infant child is always related to his mother or her mother. So that's how, along with the women empowerment, we have been also covering the child safety yojanas too here. So they have also undertaken the programs like strength building about the employment, income generation, services, welfare support, and also generation we can say they have been protecting out here. Furthermore, they have also declared about the gender sanitization too. So we can say in this kinds of sensations, we are trying to protect the women, and also we are trying to improve the women empowerment. Now see, if we talk about the United Nations, then United Nations has been declared since 1975 as a women's year also. And that is how we can say since 1975 to 1998 it was decade of women year only. So that's how 2002 was celebrated as the women empowerment year, as the act also was amended to giving the equal right for the boy and a girl. It means men and women. Actually it is right also. Now see, women are exploited. It is not the thing which we can run out from there. हम इससे भाग नहीं सकते, हमें ये बात समझनी पड़ेगी. Women are exploited. For more women security, government has been giving some of the healthcare number. But recently government has given 181 abhiyan about for the women helpline, which is right now active in Gujarat, and for the helping women suffering from various types of violence, like they must be getting inside their home. So we can say women court have been also established, so that women cases must be studied out here for the social violence, legal and employment related problems. And we can say women has become actually the vigilant victim of providing protections. So that's how women against physical, mental, sexual exploitation must be complained out there. So this is how we can say 24/7 Mahila helpline has been also given. If you are a girl, if you are watching this video, you must note down this number, my dear, because wherever you are in the problem, you can call 181. The nearest police department people will be helping you. So this is how by passing this law, Parliament, working women have been also given protection against sexual harassment in the governmental offices, private or business, or as a maid also. Whenever they are working, if they are being physically harassed, obviously mentally harassed, obviously they must be complaining on this healthcare number. So we can say various schemes of the Gujarat government has given providing the equality to the women. As if you talk about the Gujarat government, it has also set about women and child development program since 2001. So social and economical education progress of women have also started. Now if we talk about the Gujarat, then we can say Gujarat government has also emphasized about the women empowerment, women health, women facility, uplifting of the women from the poor to the general grade, and also we can say that common families facilities have been also given there. So for the purpose of government, it has also implemented for the scheme related to the center gender budget. It means some of the budget have been also taken out from the for the women, specially to maintain their all the kinds of general needs, and also to give them a prior proper position in the society. Now these are the basic plans which have been also given to the women, and also they have been like working with the women and all. I'm just showing you the showcase of these plans. Now I'll be reading about some of the plans, rest of you can do by yourself. Now see, various schemes and plans have been also provided to the women. As per the Gujarat government, set up the women child development program. Okay, in this we can say 2001, the social, economical and educational progress of women was done. Gujarat government has emphasized on the women empowerment, which has been also working on basic 3 stresses. Okay, 3 stressing points. So development, women wise, education wise, women health and women safety. This is the basic, these are the 3 points where the woman is focused out here. Safety, uplifting of the women from the poor and the common families of the women from the rural areas and all. And for the prosperous and guidance also it has been working out. Now with the intention to increase the girls' education, school entrance have been also started, school chariot festival have been also started. As a result, 100% admissions and increase in the women literacy has been also noticed there. So in the Gujarat, girl child in the villages are also less than 35%, where the women literacy rate of the family living below poverty line in the urban areas are given. So we can say Vidya Lakshmi bond as well as the time to time admission in the primary or secondary school have been also analyzed there. And under the Saraswati Sadhana Yojana, 1,50,000 girls have been also given free bicycles of the cost, and where we can say girls can be going out from the villages to get the education, and also by the bus if they want to go, then the bus facility has been also started from the Gujarat government, where they can be paying only 15 days of the charges, or they can be paying 0 amount also, and they can travel from the bus. So we can say Sabla Yojana has been also given for the nutritious food or the adolescent child and all to develop their skills. And apart from that, we can say Gujarat government has also made the provisions about 33%. See student, 33% reservation for the women in the governmental jobs, in the local self-governmental institutes, and also women reservation percentage has been increasing from 33 to 50%. It means we can say that okay, we are going on the right track, and the government has been also thinking for the right track related to the women. Rest of the points, my dear student, you can read by yourself, because it is only the thing which you can read and understand. If you have any kind of doubt, you must take a survey of your Google, and if you are actually living with any kind of elder or teacher nearby you, you must get help of them. I hope this lecture was interesting and easy for you, and I hope especially girls will be noting down this number, that is 181 for the healthcare call number. If they're in the problem, government and the police officers will be helping them. So see you there in some other part of the lecture. Till then, take care, keep safe, be safe, and stay away from the strangers. Use mask and sanitizer. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.